Welcome to the Fit Femme Project Alignment Podcast. It is here that we cultivate and gather all who have been through it in fitness, relationships, careers, lifestyle changes, and unforgettable crucial life pivots trying to achieve their most sovereign selves. We're here to provide you with thought-provoking, detailed stories and information from truly fascinating men and women from all walks of life, professions, generations, and modern-day sagas who speak to their rawest, darkest moments that made them the strong, decisive, humble, helpful, healing people that they are today. We ask them to hold nothing back because life is a multi-dimensional pursuit to be stronger, healthier, and more aligned mentally, emotionally, and physically. Let's go.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast in the world. It really is, isn't it? Welcome back to your late week podcast listening time. I hope you're having a good day and doing your little steps or just doing your little workflow there in the office, whatever it is for you. For me, it's been a pretty crazy week, actually. We had that long weekend with Labor Day, and I realized that I don't like having Monday off. I think a lot of people can agree with me that they would prefer to have Friday off, right? It's the end of the week, you've closed out whatever you've been working on, and it's just slowing down by that time. Monday, kind of like, it feels like you have like 2 Sundays in a row. You know, where it's like you're kind of anticipating it, you don't want to get crazy. I don't know. It just kind of felt like that on Monday. My boyfriend and I, on Monday, we were just like, what are we going to do? It was a pretty nice day out. We had already gone swimming at the pool the past 2 days. And I got the dumbest tan line. Like on I think it's the left side of my body. I had this spray sunscreen. Don't come at me. I'm trying to find and get, the stuff that doesn't actually give you skin cancer. But I was like, I want to be out here for a while, so I'm just going to put it on. And I don't know. I just missed like this half of my back and my top of my butt cheek. So I had like a triangle sunburn on my butt. And at least it's the last little burn for the end of the year because I'm not showing off my butt cheeks anytime soon in any more pools. On Monday we were just like, what do we do? We did go work out. We were like that couple at the gym, swole meets, going to the gym, and that gym was just packed that day. I get it, but it was quite annoying, and I was literally like standing around waiting for like this one thing to open up, and then I saw someone like be braver than me and be like, when are you done? And they stood there and waited for this person to be done. I was like, fudge. Okay, well, that's not happening, but I'll make it up later. You didn't hear that, Lindsay. Anyway, so we did do the gym, really great gym sesh, and then we're like, well, we don't want to be like too lazy and feel like, even though we were productive, but just feel like bums. So we decided to like just literally walk around the mall. So we walked around the Green Hills Mall and just window shopped. I showed him the couch I want to get for our place and a cabinet that I want to get and, all that stuff that he loves. And he, honestly, he didn't mind. He actually kind of likes doing that and talking about it. So, we were just getting our steps in and did that. And we actually, this is fun. There's a new place that opened up there. And at the Green Hills Mall, there used to be a Panera Bread there by, no one cares what I'm talking about, where this is at. But we walked by, we were about to walk into the Restoration Hardware that's there. It's the really nice one where they made it into like a house, like a really big house with a restaurant in the middle. And there's like all these rooms and they set it up like a living room and they set up the bedrooms and the office. Like it's so, like I could live there. But on our way walking, we walked by a new restaurant that was opening it up. And I'm like, well, I'm getting a little peckish. I wouldn't mind stopping for a snack if they have some good options. So when we were done at Restoration Hardware, we walked in. We're like, "Hi, we're just gonna sit at the bar," and it was like this upscale, like sports bar. And they're like, "Oh, well, this is our friends and family night. We don't really open up until Thursday." And like, I was about to say like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, we'll come back then." I didn't know there was no like blatant sign in front of our face. There probably was. I missed it though. And they're like, "Well, if you just want to stop in for a drink, like, let's just, sit you at the bar." We're like, "Oh, well, all right." So we sat down there, and I think it was the general manager came up, and he had a big, like, tons of, like, papers in his hand, kind of cut out with, like, a modified menu on it from what they're cooking that night. And so he handed us one, and I'm reading the thing, and it's just like, their practice night, right? Friends and family, they're practicing, getting in the groove. And I was like, "Mark, look, like, this is all free." So I tried one of their little cocktails, which was really good, a little Moscow Mule. I really liked that. It was really refreshing. And then I got their, like, just grilled chicken sandwich. Like, it wasn't anything, like, out of this world, but it was good, and it was like a free early dinner, and score. It was a definite score. Yeah, and then yesterday, oh gosh, I know you guys just love hearing about the little tidbits in my life, but my twin brother actually came into town. He and his wife and family are doing. It's actually kind of fun. They're picking up their whole life in this massive RV and a coffee, like a coffee food truck, but it's like a tiny little mini Airstream trailer, and they redid it, and they're gonna like kind of try, like, they're going down to Florida to be there for a while, and my brother does some online work, and she's gonna do this coffee trailer and like live in Florida in their trailer and then travel around. And it's like, that's actually kind of cute. And so they stopped in Nashville for like lunch, and I got to see my nieces and nephews, and it was really cute. But so for today, I wanted to do something just kind of lighthearted because, lately, I don't know, for those of you who are on social media, those of you who aren't, like, we commend you, but a lot of our work, right, is going to be on social media, so it's a blessing and a curse, right? I mostly love it, and I appreciate the algorithms when they see me just only watching funny cat and dog videos, but there's times where something will catch my eye, and like, I have to watch that, like this conspiracy theory on, like, the Egyptians and blah, 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 something weird, or a news story about a tragic event or something like that. Like, I'll watch that, and I'm just like, I know, like, the algorithm is going to be like, "Oh, you want to see more of that?" And then, I'll keep seeing it, and then I'll still kind of want to watch this, like, conspiracy theory on Joe Rogan, or I don't know. So you can get into, like, this rabbit hole of things that aren't necessarily uplifting and undepressing. So I commend those of you who are not on social media. I really do. I like it, but you really can make it how you want it, and you just have to be careful, right? And if you really feel like social media is affecting your mental health, then I'd recommend a cleanse of unfollowing and understanding that the algorithm is a real thing, and only watch the cute cat and dog videos that you really are there for. Like, that's why we're here. Right? So with that said, I'm not going to show you funny cat and dog videos, but I want to read off a funny little I almost choked on my own spit. Excuse me. There was a post done a while back where somebody was asking, like, some of the most embarrassing things that you've done at the gym, and the responses in the comment section were hilarious and relatable, and I just want to read some of them off to you today with my own little, commentary. And I want to hear your story. I want to hear your embarrassing gym story. Mine, you should email it to me though, or put it in our Facebook group when I post a little clip of this video. Mine, I remember, it was actually a really long time ago. I don't have a lot of, I should have thought about this before I started recording. I do remember one specifically when I was in massage therapy school. And one of our classes was a fitness class, and a personal trainer ran it, and we got like a gym membership, like for free for like several weeks. And we had to do like a timed mile run. Like, I don't know what massage therapy school has that, but it was, and I just remember like the last time I had to do that was in high school, and my mile run was like 15 minutes. And so, yeah, we had to do that, and I was like, are we getting graded on this? Better not. So I was running, and if you could probably guess what happened next, I just face planted. I just fell. I hit the not moving part on the treadmill and just went flying. And I don't think it was a really big gym, and I don't think a lot of people saw it. One of my friends was next to me, and she was very concerned, and I was embarrassed because I was like just a teenager, right? And I think everybody has had a falling off the treadmill story. Let me think. I think that's the first one that's coming to my head, but I just think that we're so we're so like concerned about just how we are operating ourselves in the gym that we probably don't run into many embarrassing situations. Oh my God, there was this one time, this isn't embarrassing, but it's just one of those people at the gym. Casey knows what I'm talking about. We keep running into the same person periodically throughout the year. I'm like, is it that one guy? We think it's the same dude, but also not. Anyway, I was at the gym, obviously, and what was I doing? I can't remember the exercise. I think I was doing a leg press or something, and it was a bunch of these machines kind of in the same area, where the machines where you use actual plates. And the area I was in, it was kind of like, where are all the plates at, right? So I'm looking for a 25, I think it was, and I see one, and I squat down to get it off this other machine. Like, no one was standing around it. You know, I'm a polite person, and all of a sudden I hear this guy, and he's like, hi, and waving at me like a fucking idiot. He's like, hi, like over exaggerated, like Forrest Gump, like, you know. And I, like, my very split second reaction was like, oh, hi, like as if I was about to recognize who was saying hi to me so like enthusiastically. And then I realized in that split second, I'm like, who the F are you? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm using that. And I'm like, oh, sorry. And like, of course, that rubbed me the wrong way. And I found another one. But I clocked the dude ping-ponging. This gym is super busy, pretty much all the time. And he was using 3 or 4 different machines or area in the gym, just ping-ponging around the whole, like just being a total D-bag and like just using them all at the same time. And don't be that person. Do not be that person. And just expecting people to be like, not in your area or think that it's not being used. Like, come on, like, have some respect. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so some of these comments, bear with me. Oh, this one's kind of cute. This person goes, I sat on the seated calf raise machine doing confused calf raises because the machine was only moving like an inch each time. Turns out you're supposed to pull the bar out from underneath. Yep. That's kind of cute. What's up? Oh my God. Have you ever accidentally farted at the gym with your headphones in so you have no idea how loud it was? Yes. And you look around hoping that everyone else also has headphones on so they don't hear it. Question mark? Just me? Question mark? Okay, that, I'm definitely done. That's embarrassing. And usually everybody has headphones in, so I wouldn't be too concerned. But that's hilarious. Okay, what's another one? This girl goes, I'm just incredibly awkward. My coach was telling me to stand up at the top of my box jump. Oops, where'd it go? And like a weirdo, I was standing there with my arms in the air. I don't know what my brain thinks sometimes. Oh, she's like standing there like this. That's funny. Okay, what else? I should have read through some of these before I did this. This girl goes, I cleaned the wrong machine. There were two similar machines facing the same direction, sitting side by side, and I got done, walked over to the other side of the gym to get a spray bottle to clean my equipment. Oh, good for you. And sprayed the machine next to the one I was on. That's not that embarrassing, but that's kind of cute. Oh no, this one. She goes, walked right into the men's locker room, LOL. Oh, and I was also in the middle of sit-ups when I got my first ever Charlie horse in my calf, and it was strong. Needless to say, a scene was made. Oh man, okay, there's two right there. Walking into the men's restroom. I've only done that, it wasn't at the gym, but I've only done that once, I think, accidentally in a movie theater when I was a kid. But that's tough. I wonder how far she got, or if anybody saw. And then that I've never had like a major cramp. I felt the beginnings of one, but I would just kind of stop. But I know that they can kind of just punch you right there. Oh no, this one. Okay. She goes, ripped my leggings from ankle to, and there's like a camel emoji on the leg press machine. Wet myself doing a heavy deadlift, got trapped on a chest press and fired the place all over the floor. Walked face first into a barbell. The list goes on. Oh. Okay, I've definitely hit my head before. Not in like a very public way, but I've definitely like, you would stand up and like the barbell's right there. That it feels embarrassing, but it's really not, so okay, let's see. Ooh, this one. Okay, dropping a 10-kilo plate on my foot, then just walked off like nothing happened, doing some leg press until I realized how badly I hurt. Oh, later, minor injuries, obviously a fracture. Oh, that sucks. A lot of memories are really coming back to me right now. I've done that with a kettlebell. It was last year. I was doing curtsy lunges, and I only had my Vans on, and I was switching hands with this 40-pound dumbbell, and it just slipped right out of my hand, and it kind of partially hit the thing there was like a barbell where I was at, and it kind of hit that also, so it wasn't like the full 40 pounds, although it definitely felt like it. And there was a girl standing next to me, and I was just like, oh. And I also was moving my foot out of the way, but I didn't move it out of the way, obviously, in time, fast enough for it to not hit my foot. But it all happened so fast, and I was like, maybe she didn't see that. It was so embarrassing. And, but I just, that hurt. And I tried to do so the foot that it fell on, that was the foot that was going to go back. So I had to be on my toes for the lunge, right? So I was like, let me just, it's not that bad. I'm a tough girl. I can handle pain, no biggie. Yeah, I stopped, and my poor little toe was black and blue for quite some time, and it took forever for the nail, like the discoloration, to come off. Like, it was honestly a couple weeks ago where it finally grew out enough to where it's gone, or it doesn't look like I have a bruised toe anymore. Girl, that hurt. I'm lucky I haven't had a lot of gym injuries. That's really the only one. So, all right. Okay, this one's kind of cute. I live in Panama where big bugs are a real problem. Something touched my leg and I just knew it was a scorpion. Oh no. I screamed and flailed and made a huge scene, all because my key lanyard had brushed my leg. That's so funny. I think we've all done that with like what we think is a bug and just freak out, and then it was just like the string from your shirt or something. Okay. What's another one? That one was pretty funny. What is this? Okay. Nothing as bad as these, but I dropped a 2.5 kilo weight from a height onto my toes. It felt like a 20 kilo, no lie. A couple people saw it, so I just pretended I was fine and went back to the Smith machine squats like I wasn't screaming internally. Usually just built up protein gas. Oh, that's the second one. Yeah, I was screaming internally and just kind of pretended my workout was over. No biggie. Oh no, I think we've all done this, whether you may not. I think we've all been a victim of this, whether you know it or not, but this girl goes, I realized my gym trousers were really thin. Went home and checked them in squat position and they were see-through. Could see the label, my thong even. Oh my goodness. I have seen people with, what do you do? What is the gym etiquette when you see a girl who doesn't have squat-proof leggings? Like, what do you do? And I don't think I've ever had that, but again, it's probably happened to me whether I knew it or not. And so okay, the etiquette would be to politely tell someone, but you don't want to embarrass them, or you don't want them to, you just want them to live in that ignorant bliss, right? Okay, what's another one? Loud fart on the leg press. Facts. These are so funny. I wore a sports bra that zips in the front to the gym. The zipper broke. Girl, you have big titties. The zipper broke mid-set and I had to cover my boobs and run to the locker room. I wasn't able to fix it by myself, so I had to have some girl in the locker room hold my bra together so I could zip it up. Aww. Girls in the locker room save the day. I've had those front zipper ones before, and I have not had that accident, but you big titty girls, you know what's up. Okay, just a few more. Let's see. Oh, I hit myself in the face while doing weighted med ball throws. Owie! Was that with your... It was probably with the ball. Ow! I don't like that. Walter! Jesus. Okay, let's go away. Okay. This girl, she has a few. Fell off the treadmill, peed during heavy lifting, passed gas during squats. Good times! I agree. You can only look at this stuff and just laugh, y'all. All right, let me find one more good one. Oh. Hi, honey. No, I'm recording. It's okay. I can edit it.
It's 3:30.
Well, I had to do another one.
I texted you up on the way. Alright. Well, I'll say I'm gonna work with it. Is this Fit Fem thing?
Yeah. What? Here's a banana.
That's not fun.
That's funny fun.
Protein shakes.
Oh, that's even better. There you go. Walter, no.
How's everyone?
Good.
Going alright?
Alright.
Alright.
I'll come back over there and say hi. I'm like a couple minutes left.
You're good. Love you.
Bye, you. Okay. Sorry about that. The boy toy walked in. And I do not feel like editing that out, so you're welcome. Let's not tell Mark. Okay, I do want to find one more good one. Oh, I've seen people. Oh, I'm scared of this happening. Okay. She has a few on here. She goes, farted while doing kettlebell swings. Looked around, but nobody seemed to notice. No one was really close, so hoping. Yeah, there's a lot of tooting ones here. And then pushed my full, in parentheses, bad month period cup period cup out while on the ab crunch knee lift machine. Ran to the bathroom to take care of it and went straight home after. Facts. I would have done the same thing. Also had my period cup dislodge while on the rowing machine. Ended my session right then, speed walked to the bathroom, and then went home. Thankfully, I had a liner on. Liners are saving the day, to be honest here. I'm kind of scared of that happening, but luckily it hasn't. All right, but that is, should I find another one? These are so funny. La da da da. Oh, we've all been here. Loaded the Smith machine for the first time, squatted really low, of course, but I couldn't stand back up. I had forgotten to put the side keepers in place, crawled out of the bottom of the bar. We've all done that. That's hilarious. I want to hear your embarrassing gym stories. I want to hear it. I want to do stuff like this more often. It's just so much more fun and lighthearted. Email me or find me in that Facebook group, y'all. That's where it's really at, especially if you're not really on Instagram or TikTok. We're not really. I'm on TikTok. The FFP isn't. Well, they are, but not as much as Instagram and Facebook. But Facebook is where it's at. That's that insider info, all that jazz. But yeah, you guys, you know what? You guys have a great rest of the week. And until I see you next week, bye.
Thanks for listening to the FFP Alignment Podcast. Please support us by downloading, rating, and recommending us to your friends and family. Be sure to check us out on Instagram at the FitFemme Project. That's FITFEMME Project. And for those of you looking to find their essential balance of lifestyle and fitness, book a free consult by going to thefitfemmeproject.com. That's FITFEMME Project.com and click Apply Now. Until next time, this is the FitFemme Project Alignment Podcast.